Hello basement dwellers, I am the Basement Weeb, you can call me Nova. Welcome back to another video. Real quick reminder, if you haven't done so already, to hit the subscribe button, like the video, leave a comment down below, share it around on Twitter, and tag me at the Basement Weeb. And without further ado, let's get right into it. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we will be talking about My Hero Academia World Heroes Mission. I went and saw the movie in theaters earlier today. Very much a solid movie. If you can go see it in theaters, it is definitely worth it. Not just because of the fact that you get this really awesome little booklet that comes with it when you go to the theaters. I had heard them mention on online that they were going to do that, but I had completely forgotten that that was a thing. And so when the lady handed me a ticket and said, "Oh, here's your ticket and book," and I was like, I forgot that we were getting a little booklet with this while supplies lasted. Oh my gosh. And it's so cute. It's got like a little autograph, it's got like little pictures in it of like all these people. It's got a good Hawks picture in there for all you Hawk sims like myself. Ha ha ha. It's the one character I sent for, and they had like a really nice picture, like little sketch of him in there, and I'm like, oh, it's beautiful. Anyway, but it's also got like this little what's the word I'm looking for? Interview with Horikoshi, like where he explains some answers, and it's just so funny and like personal because like he'll say things, and it's like, oh, he actually thinks about the world and his characters and all of that. Like one of the things is what I saw it in a TikTok as well, and I was like, oh, what's that from? And then I was like, oh, it's from this book, but in the book it says, what does Aizawa do on his days off? And it said he does he plans his curriculum on the days off. Sometimes he likes to follow stray cats, and I'm like, that's totally Aizawa. Like this guy, like for me, like the answers in this show that Horikoshi really thinks about his characters and about his world, and he takes it so seriously, but it's like so funny because like I can just imagine someone saying this like just with a deadpan straight face, and it's just so funny. But anyway, yes, if you can get the booklet, very cute, very fun. I really liked it. Overall, I'm not really gonna, like I said, I'm not gonna go over the technical stuff as much. I don't remember if I mentioned that this is like the third day because I had a lot of technical difficulties. If I haven't mentioned it before, I'm not really going to go over the technical stuff this time. I had something else I really wanted to talk about for this video, and I want to keep it kind of short today. I'm running low on time, but I just wanted to get this done. But so yeah, technical stuff overall, a good solid, I think 9 out of 10. I had full body goosebumps during some of the fights, if that tells you anything. Definitely really, really solid stuff. Voice acting, animation, music, all of that. There were a couple times the animation like died because it was so hype, but like in a good way, if that makes sense. Like if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. But like anyway, overall good technical stuff, but I want to get to the meat and potatoes of my video right now. So today we're gonna go over kind of, because I watched both. I didn't watch the first My Hero movie in theaters because that came out back when I didn't really have a lot of independence and I couldn't really go and do those kinds of things. But I saw Heroes Rising and World Heroes Mission in theaters, and I gotta say, as much as I love World Heroes Mission, Heroes Rising was better, in my opinion. Obviously, everything in this video is my opinion. Don't come at me for it, okay? I like World Heroes Mission, I promise. Heroes Rising was just better, in my opinion. But so, couple of things. I do like Fleck Turner's motivation better than Nine's. I don't even remember Nine's motivation, I'm gonna be real with you. But I remember he wanted to fight. I think he just wanted to collect 9 quirks and then take over the world. I don't remember. Fleck's motivation was that he wanted to destroy quirk. Obviously, this movie's gonna. I probably should have prefaced this. This video is going to contain spoilers for World Heroes Mission. So watch at your own risk. If you haven't seen the movie, I recommend going to watch World Heroes Mission, then coming back and watching this. But so anyway, Fleck Turner's motivation is he wants to destroy quirks because quirks, his quirk hurt him a lot because he reflects everything that happens to him. So he was never held by his parents as a child. I don't know if he's ever been kissed by a girl, except like when he had like maybe could he even have quirk suppressing serums? He mentioned that he couldn't die, so I'm assuming he attempted suicide a couple of times. I don't know, but like he's like his quirk has caused him so much grief, and he doesn't want other people to go through that. And I'm like, the course of action you're taking is, it's like, I get it. Like you're a cult. You're insane, but like your actions make sense. And like he's a madman cult leader, they didn't really need to give him like an understandable motivation, but I like that they did, you know? Like I like that quite a bit. I'm like, that makes a lot of sense. I don't know how badly he was hurt that he would turn to destroying 80% of the world's population to not to do that, but like but I understand the motivation, and I do like that. But for me, it all comes down to the stakes. The reason I like the Heroes Rising movie better is because it felt like the stakes were higher. Even though, like, in terms of just objectively, they weren't, if that makes sense. Because, like, in World Heroes Mission, the stakes were 80% of the world is gonna die if they don't stop the bad guy. In Heroes Rising, it was Bakugo and Deku and, like, maybe a couple 100,000 people might die if they don't stop it. I don't know. I don't remember. He might have been trying to destroy the world. I don't know. But for me, it felt like with 9, it was a lot higher stakes. And I think the reason is because realistically, there's no way the heroes are going to lose if 80% of the population of the world and all the heroes are on the line. Like, if you think about it, like, my brain never really thought they were going to lose. My brain was like, they're going to win. Obviously, they're gonna win. Like, it's it's a non-canon movie, or tentative canon movie, I guess. And B, it's 80% of the world's population. My Hero, as from what I understand, the manga gets pretty dark, but My Hero ain't that kind of show. So there's no way they're gonna kill off 80% of the world's population. Now, I will say, at the end of the movie, when Rhodey was bleeding everywhere and he was kind of up against the wall and there was blood all along the wall, I felt the stakes then, because I'm like, oh no, are they gonna kill Rhodey? Are they gonna make Deku go back and tell Rhodey's brother and sister that their brother died saving the world? That would have hurt me. But that was when I felt the stakes, was when Rhodey almost died. And when he was, like, crying and Deku was kind of holding on to him, I was like, is Rhodey still gonna die? I don't know. Like, that was where I felt the stakes, but, like, I didn't really feel the stakes throughout the whole movie until the very end when Rhodey almost died. That was where I felt it. For, like, basically the entire movie of Heroes Rising, I felt the stakes. I was like, oh shit, they have to protect, because, number one, kids were directly involved, you know? Like, the stakes for that movie were that there were directly children would be affected, and Bakugo and Deku would be affected. So for me, I was like, I know the stakes. The stakes aren't out there in the ether, like 80% of the world population. That sucks. But, like, it's not directly in front of me. And that's probably, now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm like, oh, it's because I have ADHD. Like, because for me, out of sight, out of mind. Like, I'm sure for a lot of people that's the case, but, like, I have ADHD, so it's, like, especially bad for me. Like, if something's not directly in front of me, I'll forget it exists a lot of the time, which is hard when your job is, serving people. But anyway, so yes, I'm saying it out loud, and I'm like, that's why I had that. Because for me, the stakes were out there in the ether. They were just, a lot of people are going to die, which is still terrible. But, like, I didn't feel it as much because it wasn't something directly in front of me, you know? Like, you know, Katsuma, I don't remember the girl's name. She was cute, but I don't remember her name. But, the girl and the brother and sister from Heroes Rising and Bakugo and Deku were right in front of me. And if they lost that fight with 9, they were going to die. And I was like, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No! It was so sad. And that was the whole thing, right? Like, and the fight with 9 just felt so much more hype. I don't know why. Like, don't get me wrong, the fight with Fleckturn was really hype, and I really liked it. But the fight with 9, something about it just felt more hype. I don't know what it was. So yeah, that's pretty much all I've got to say. I liked World Heroes Mission, don't get me wrong. I loved it. It was very good. Definitely glad I went and saw it in theaters. But Heroes Rising just has me a lot more. Now, obviously no hate to this movie. I love this movie. I'm so glad I went and saw it. I just said that. Sorry, it's late. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of the video. Sorry it was kind of rambly. I was just like, I just want to say this, you know? I feel like the stakes were just higher. The stakes felt higher, at least for me, in Heroes Rising. But yeah, don't get me wrong though. I love Rhodey. I really liked Rhodey's Soul. Rhodey's Soul was really great. But anyway, dry mouth. Yeah, but that's going to be the end of the video. Like, comment, and subscribe. I will be linking my Patreon and my Twitter down below. Is there anything else? I don't know. Go watch My Hero. Go watch the World Heroes Mission. I still don't have a proper outro. See you in the next one. Bye!